Hello everyone, we are on vacation. We are in Gulf Shores, but tonight we are in Foley, Alabama at Wolf Creek Bay Lodge, or Wolf Bay Lodge
Creek.
We're
just going to say Wolf Bay.
Yes.
We're at Wolf Bay.
We are at Wolf Bay. Brody Joe, who has been a subscriber for a long time. He used to go by Nature Photographer, but I think he's changed his name on YouTube. We had been speaking back and forth with him about meeting up when we got down here, and he is meeting us for dinner tonight at this place. So we're going to meet one of our subscribers, and it's awesome. We're excited. He's excited. We spoke several times in the last couple days. So we're going to go in here and check out this restaurant. Not sure if he wants to be on camera, but hopefully he will, and we'll be able to get some interesting facts and information on him. We've looked at the menu. Looks good.
Yeah.
So you want to add anything?
I don't. You've covered it all.
All right.
Great job.
Well, we're going to go in, meet Brody Joe, get something to eat, and we'll see you in a little while.
We hug around here. Oh, good.
Welcome back, guys. Tonight we went to, well, we have an intro, but we called it the wrong thing. So actually, the restaurant is Wolf Bay Restaurant, and this one's in Foley. They do have one in.
We weren't that far off.
Maybe you said like Wolf Bay Creek Lodge something.
Okay. Still not that far off.
Okay, Wolf Bay Restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. This one we
Wonderful place.
Yes, we went to Foley and we met Brody Joe.
What a absolute wonderful man. We sat there for almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just absolutely had a blast getting to know him and hearing the stories.
He needs to write a book.
He needs to write a book. He has seen some things. He has done some things. And he's still not done. When he told us he was 71 years old, we were like, there is no way. I'm not sure he wants that out there.
Yeah, now you
but,
just
I mean, I wouldn't have thought a day over 60. I'm serious. Maybe not even a day over 55. The man looks young as can be. But just a wonderful man, great human being. We had such a blast.
We'll be seeing him again.
We were thankful that he wanted to even have dinner with us, and he just went on and on about how more thankful he was that we agreed to come. I mean, it was just, we loved it. We're planning, he's going to show us around. We're planning some hikes. And
if the hurricane stays away.
If the hurricane stays away. But he's going to take us on some different hikes and maybe some photography outings. He is a wildlife photographer, and some of you guys know that I dabble in that a little bit as well. So he's got some places in mind that if the weather cooperates, he's going to take us to do some stuff. So maybe we'll get some of my shots and his shots and show you guys on a video. But let's get to the food. Actually, before we get to the food, the wife and I both started with their Bushwhacker, and
best.
I've probably had 40.
Have you really? You
30, 40 in my life.
I was thinking 20.
And this was by far the best one I've ever had.
This one was, Wolf Bay did a
I've had them in Pensacola. I've had them in Perdido. I've had them a lot of places. This was absolutely the best one. You'll see pictures. It was the prettiest. It had the best flavor. I mean, it couldn't have been improved on. Could not be improved. It was amazing.
It was really good. It was really hard not to order two.
Yeah. And Brody Joe lives here, and he's never had one. And after he's seen ours, he was like, "Oh my God, I've got to try that." So we might get him back over there one day just for him to try one. But so that's how we started this awesome day. Wonderful dinner, great restaurant. Appetizers, what we get?
We got pretzels and beer cheese.
Pretzels and beer
You know us well.
Shrimp nachos.
Yeah, shrimp nachos. And
then the last
crab
thing was
dip.
cha-cha crab dip.
Okay.
I think it was called the cha-cha crab dip.
So let's start here. Your favorite?
My favorite by far was the crab dip. It was, crab, cream cheese, all the normal stuff in a ramekin, and then it was baked with like Parmesan cheese
like
and breadcrumbs
crusted
on top. But it was so sweet. And then you dip it with these fried pita points that were crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. I mean, just everything was a perfect combination. It was the perfect chip for that dip. It was absolutely amazing. Maybe top 5 dips I've ever had in my life. Absolutely loved it.
I really liked it. But for me, the shrimp nachos stole the show. And I couldn't even tell you, other than the shrimp and the same kind of pita chip deal, which is great for a shrimp nacho. I mean, brilliant. Just shrimp was cooked to perfection.
The seasoning on the shrimp.
I mean,
I want that seasoning. I want to know what they use.
So that was my favorite. And the thing is, we neither one of us picked the beer cheese and pretzels, but they were good.
They were very good. They were very good.
I can't say a bad thing about those either.
No, they were very good.
Yeah. But I could have sat there all night, just had the shrimp nachos, and if we go back, that might be what I get for dinner.
Yeah, every
really
all
good.
all three appetizers were very good.
And I don't know if we'll have to have Brody Joe comment on this video, but he was like mixing the crab dip and the nachos, so I don't even know if he could pick one.
He might have came up with his own concoction.
he came up with a whole another entree.
He was smart
appetizer.
though. He was smart though. He didn't eat a pretzel because you know how bread fills you up quicker.
He said, "I'm not doing
He's
that."
like, "I'm not doing that."
He said, "I know how big the platter that he got was."
Yeah. So
for
all 3 appetizers, amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
And then
and they had a salad bar.
Yeah, they have a salad bar. All of our dinners came with salad bars. She didn't get any.
I did not partake just because I was already full from.
Yeah, so I went and got a very small salad, just some lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and some ranch and some croutons.
And we did not get pictures of that. Sorry.
But everything was fresh and good. Very good salad bar. No complaints at all. And part of the meal. And then for your meal, you get one side. So really, if you count the salad bar, 2. So I got a build-your-own combo where I got fried jumbo shrimp, fried fish, and broiled scallops. And then for my side, I got fried okra, and then I got an order of hush puppies, and everything was phenomenal. Tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce was
one of the best tartar sauces I've ever had.
And different.
And my buddy Scott, he'll tell you, tartar sauce makes the fish. I disagree, but after eating that tartar sauce, I know what he's talking about, because you could put that tartar sauce on any fish and you'd have liked it.
Yeah, I think I put it on my shrimp.
Yeah, but my shrimp was perfectly cooked, good crispy coating. All the breading was good. The fish was really good. Everything on mine was great. Great okra. No complaints. Good hush puppies, sweet. No complaints. Wonderful dinner. And then she got 27 pounds of popcorn shrimp.
I did not. So I ordered. Okay, so when we looked at the menu online, it had popcorn shrimp on it. But when we looked at the menu in the restaurant, there were some things that weren't on the menu online, and the popcorn shrimp wasn't on there. But I did find it on their lunch menu. And so I asked the waitress if I could get it. She's like, "Absolutely."
So you would think lunch portion.
Yeah.
No.
This sucker was piled. I'm like, there.
Not exaggerating. Not exaggerating. I bet she had 50 popcorn shrimp.
On my plate or 8?
No, on your plate.
Oh. I was gonna say, I don't think I ate 50.
No.
But as the waiter or server is bringing out the plate, he looks at me. He goes, "Good luck eating that."
And they weren't like your tiny little bitty Long John Silver's popcorn shrimp.
Or
they were like
Red Lobster popcorn shrimp.
They were like
big.
I guess it's an Alabama thing. Their shrimp are bigger. They're like regular shrimp in Louisville.
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably
Yeah.
2 pounds
And
of shrimp.
I got a baked potato with mine. Baked potato's really good. Not phenomenal, but it is a baked potato. You know.
Well, she only gets butter on her baked potato,
I don't like sour cream.
So it's never going to be phenomenal.
Well, I do add lots of
cheese,
pepper.
You could do cheese. You could do bacon bits. There's all kinds of options.
We had 3 appetizers. Anyway,
Plain bacon.
I like when my baked potato and the butter that's on the baked potato melts onto my plate and into my shrimp, because I don't use cocktail sauce. Don't. Don't. Anyway, my dinner was really, really good, and I would get it again. It was just too much.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit.
Why is that? Oh.
There we go.
Okay. So you can sit back.
So I can sit back a little bit, get comfortable with dinner.
Do you too much? Anyway,
I'm good.
so mine was great, and Brody Joe got.
He got the big Wolf Bay platter.
Yeah.
So he got a cup of seafood gumbo. He got stuffed crab, fried oysters, fried
cake.
shrimp.
I think there's a crab cake on there too.
Maybe a crab cake.
Yeah. It
But
looked amazing.
he got, you know, one of the big platters that, you get at them places, but
It was one of those things where you would lift off something to eat and ooh, surprise
Yeah, you find
underneath.
stuff.
Oh wow.
like so much stuff in there you don't know what you're eating. But he said his was amazing.
Yeah.
He picked this place because he said it's one of his all-time favorites.
Yeah.
And that, their consistent food is always good.
Service was great.
Yeah, service was great.
The people around us were great. I had a conversation with somebody over here.
Yeah,
Paul had a
yeah.
conversation.
Me and a
Saying happy birthday.
woman at the salad bar had a talk about Bob Barker. So great place, absolute great place.
Yeah.
She's over telling these people what drink to get, and then the table next to us, it's a birthday, so we join in singing happy birthday. I mean, just a wonderful dinner, great time. Brody was awesome, such a nice man. I just
Can't say enough.
can't say enough about him. Because we don't know him. We've never met him. We didn't know what to expect. So I guess you go into those things with some reservations, like don't know what to expect. And I mean, as soon as we got out of the truck, we was like, okay, he's great.
Yeah.
No problem. This is going to be awesome. So he told us his story about growing up in Mobile, Alabama, moving over here. His job, everything he's done, traveling to France and Amsterdam and Las Vegas and Yellowstone, and the man has seen some places, done some things, and
I'm telling you, you need to write a book.
you need to write a book. It'd be awesome.
I'd read it. Maybe I'd listen to it.
She'd listen to it. I'd listen to it. She'd read it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we had a great time. Now, one of the things that we did on our last review was, would we go back? And would we recommend it?
Would absolutely go back.
Absolutely, would go back this week
Yeah.
if we didn't have such a long list of other places to try.
Yeah, we would absolutely go back. If we're in that area, I might stop in just for a bushwhacker. Just go sit at the bar, get a bushwhacker, and maybe that crab dip, and be perfectly content. But yeah, absolutely wonderful restaurant. If you're in the area, they've got one in Foley and in Orange Beach. We went to the one in Foley because that's closer to Brody Joe's house, and he said it's not as crowded as the one in Orange Beach, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you're in this area, definitely check it out.
It's definitely one that we would recommend. There was nothing that we had that we would even say was just okay.
Yeah.
Everything was really good.
Yeah, nothing
Really
was
good.
average.
Yeah. And that says a lot. I mean, because we got a lot of food.
That does say a lot because it was a busy place.
Yes.
And to keep that consistency when you're that busy in a touristy town, that's good management. That's people taking their job serious and caring about what they do. So, Brody Joe, thank you for that recommendation.
Yes.
Thanks for meeting us for dinner. I know you're mad that we paid for it and wouldn't let you pay for it, but that's just the kind of people we are. We are humbled that you wanted to eat with us.
Absolutely.
So it was our honor to pay.
Yes.
I don't have
next
any.
time he said it was on him and we could order caviar.
Yeah, he said we could go crazy next time. So.
I thought we went crazy this time, but okay.
So, pray for us that a hurricane don't hit while we're here. Other than that, we've got some more places to eat, some breakfast places, dinner places, donuts, ice cream. More to come. We're going to gain a bunch of weight, but then we'll lose it all, before Thanksgiving, and then put it back on, lose it before Christmas. You know the cycle. Everybody does it. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.